Good morning or good day for the whenever you're doing this. I'm recording this at like 4 in the morning. So it's morning for me, but might be day for you. Anyways, I want to share with you what was recommended for me to read this week. And it's from the book of Zechariah. Zechariah is the Old Testament prophet. I mean, you won't get it unless you do research on who Zechariah was. And I don't want to spoon feed you guys, so yeah. You know it is what it is, and it's just important to read. Jerusalem, Zechariah chapter 12, verses 1, and then I'm going to go into chapter 13. Zechariah, the word of the Lord concerning Israel. Thus says the Lord, who stretched out the heavens and founded the earth, and formed the spirits of man within him. Lo, I am about to make it, Jerusalem, a cup of reeling to all the peoples round about. It will be against Judah, also in the siege against Jerusalem. On that day I will make Jerusalem a heavy stone for all the peoples. All who lift it shall grievously hurt themselves, and all the nations of the earth will come together against it. On that day, says the Lord, I will strike every horse with panic, and its rider with madness. But upon the house of Judah I will open my eyes, when I strike every horse of the peoples with blindness. Then the clans of Judah shall say to themselves, the inhabitants of Jerusalem have strength, the Lord of hosts their God. On that day I will make the clans of Judah like a blazing pot in the midst of wood, like a flaming torch among sheaves. And they shall devour to the right and to the left all the peoples round about, while Jerusalem shall still be inhabited in its place in Jerusalem. And the Lord will give to the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem may not be exalted over that of Judah. On that day the Lord will put a shield about the inhabitants of Jerusalem, so that the feeblest among them on that day shall be like David, and the house of David shall be like God, like the angel of the Lord at their head. And on that day I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. And I will pour out on the house of David and the inhabitants of Jerusalem a spirit of compassion and supplication, so that when they look on him whom they have pierced, they shall mourn for him, as one mourns for an only child, and weep bitterly over him, as one weeps over a firstborn. On that day the mourning in Jerusalem will be great as the mourning for Hadrimon in the plain of Megiddo. The land shall mourn, each family by itself, the family of the house of David by itself, and their wives by themselves, the family of the house of Nathan by itself, and their wives by themselves, and the family of the house of Levi by itself, and the wives by himself, and the family of the Shemites by itself, and their wives by themselves, and the families that are left, each by itself, and their wives by themselves. On that day there shall be a fountain open for the house of David, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem to cleanse them from sin and uncleanliness. Well, happy Thanksgiving all. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that certainly. God bless you all.